Ever find yourself scrolling through Instagram expat accounts at 2 o'clock in the morning wondering if your family can do that? 7 years ago, that was me. Dreaming of wanting a different life, but honestly terrified that I was going to make the wrong move. Now, after several moves from the UK, Copenhagen, now in Doha, I've learned a little something. Living abroad isn't for the ultra wealthy, it's for the super brave. It's for normal families who want more than the endless American hustle. If you're anything like me, hustle is not what you want. You want a better quality of life. You want better education for your kids. And you really want to just have more family time. You want to start living at ease and enjoying your days and your weekends instead of having to work and hustle and then look at the end of the month and have less money in your bank account. Since I started talking about this expat life and sharing more of my life, I've been getting a lot of questions on how do I do it, how do you do it with family, education, all the different steps. So what I decided to do was put together a summit. It's called Your Expat Life Summit, the family blueprint to international living. So basically, it's going to be 3 hours on January 18th, right before the inauguration. And I've brought together some experts that are going to help you create your plan. So you're going to have someone there that's going to help you look at how do you select school for your kids internationally, remote working. How do you go about finding a job abroad? I mean, I remember in Copenhagen when I had this wild thought of giving up my business and finding a job, that they have certain rules for what your resume needs to look like. Like, for one, your picture has to be on there. So like there's these certain things that you have to do and know about working abroad that's different than in America. And so I have an expert coming on to talk about that. In addition, I have someone that's going to come on talk about mindset, because living abroad is not for the weak, right? If you think about it, you're picking up your life. You're not just moving house. You're not just starting new school. You're not just doing a job. You're doing all of that at once. And it is not for the weak, right? So I have someone on that's going to talk us through all of that. And then I'm going to share my journey, my story, and how that's all worked. And then you're going to hear from other families that have been through this as well, so that you can know that it's possible, it's doable, because there are other people out here doing it. Even better, it's not just the summit for 3 hours. You're going to get access to what I've built called Your Expat Life, where you're going to have a ton of resources to help you through this, and you'll have access to that for a whole year. So I'm hoping that you come and join me on this summit, because I've poured the last few weeks into putting this together to answer all the questions that I've been getting. And yeah, I want you to be there. So go to summit.yourexpatlife.com and get your tickets.